long life. And to my parents, Janice and Tom.
I'm going to reminisce a little bit about Catherine's life. She was born in September 24th, 1953. It was probably one of the most happy events in the life of Janice and I. Up to that point, we'd had 4 children, all boys. And we about decided that Janice couldn't have anything but boys. So along came Catherine, and she soon took charge of her 4 older brothers. She's done so much of her life. At the time, we were living in a little town called Saugus, Massachusetts, just a little bit north of Boston. And Catherine went through the usual early stages of life, and she thoroughly enjoyed the New England atmosphere. She loved Boston. However, much to her disappointment, we moved in 1962 to New Jersey. And Catherine joined a gang. A gang of girls, all about 10, 11 years old. And then she went through the usual sleepovers, open-air movies, parties, and so on and so forth. No boys. However, 5 years later, in 1966, we moved to Texas. Kathy discovered boys. And they weren't brothers. They were high school football players, the sons of the local car dealer. Catherine left New Jersey. She made a commitment to a lifelong friend to attend college, that they would attend college together. In order to do that, Catherine had to catch up on 1 year of high school. So in LaPorte, Texas, Catherine did 4 years of high school in 3 years. She worked summer school and nights and weekends and made it through. Sure enough, 3 years later, she attended Marquette University. And still had a pretty strong interest in boys, but fortunately she was even more interested in a career in nursing. And she successfully completed all of her courses at Marquette. After graduating from Marquette, this little girl, she's still not as tall as her mother, went off all by herself with a knapsack on her back and toured Europe. And you can imagine how her parents were worrying about what happened during Europe. However, she did the tour and did a great job and eventually returned home. And following a short stay in the Milwaukee area, she decided to go back to her roots in New England. And she headed back to Boston. And boys came into the picture again. And the first thing he knew, she met this little Jewish hippie.
Okay. Hold on. My name is Stephen. Whatever name. Now wait a minute. I'm going to interject something, and I apologize to interrupt, but you can go on with the thing. But
stand up.
I called my mother, and I said I met this wonderful Catholic nurse. Did I say that? Catholic nurse. So You have every right to call me a Jewish hippie. I think so.
I was looking at some old pictures today. And Stephen looked like a hippie. He didn't have been one, but he sure looked like one. Anyway, those two young people got married on Cape Cod and started out their married life. And of course, they've had two wonderful children. And Stephen is one of the most wonderful fathers that I have ever known. I've watched him raise Benjamin and Julia these years, and the only person I know of who's done a better job of parenting is Catherine. So the two of them have been successful in their parenting. They've been successful in their careers. They've been successful in their married life. And Janice and I could not be more proud of these two people than we are today. We love you.
She's explaining if it's still raining.
Yeah, you forgot to mention the 50 pounds you gained in Europe, too.